Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about how Fortnite is not dying, but it's really thriving and growing. Because I've seen on YouTube channels how they talk about how it's really just been dying, but it's not dying at all. It's actually growing. So a statistic I saw online was that in June, the player count capped with Season 5 at 125 million people. Now think about it. I think there's something around 300-ish million people in the USA. So the amount of people playing Fortnite is basically almost half of what the population of the US is. It could be its own small country, or big, or like medium country, because America is known to be a pretty big country, you know? So I also think that another point I'm going to bring up is that it's just talked about by everyone. Drake's played it, a bunch of popularity, like celebrities and stuff, people who are popular, they play it, they bring more attention to it, and it's constantly just from people talking about it being like, do you play Fortnite? It's like, if you don't play Fortnite right now, you either don't like it, or you just like, you don't want to play it or something, I don't know. You just trying to not play it because you think it makes you look cool to not like popular things. And then, at the same time, the patches they've been constant patches. Actually, right now, I saw when I was in the menu about to play the gameplay that I just recorded for this video, I saw that it was a new patch is coming out tomorrow, and Season 5 barely just came out. Now, there's an awesome video on this. I don't remember who it was by, but I saw that because it's in beta, it's allowed to do that on consoles. PC, you can still do that. But it's allowed to do that on console because it's staying in beta, and how it's gonna stay in beta. Another thing is that its replayability is extremely high. Like, you can never, like, because every single game you play is different, and you just the skill gap, and it just has so much replayability because you can just keep playing it, like, as long as you don't rage quit, but you can just keep playing it because you get new guns, you get new situation, you can drop different places, you can give yourself challenge. There's just so much things you can do. And then you can, if you get bored of playing solos all the time, you can play no-fill squads or no-fill duos. You can do whatever you want, you know? So it's really fun like that. That's another reason why people are so attracted to it. And also, it's just like, another reason is that people are just like, they really like the Battle Royale genre because of how much dopamine it releases. If you know what that is, it's a chemical inside your brain. That's what the word dope came from. It's a chemical inside your brain that is like happiness and positivity and stuff, and it's like, everybody gets their dopamine fixes in different ways, and Fortnite is a really good way to release a lot of it, especially if you win. It releases a lot of dopamine, and people get addicted and hooked on that. And it's not really a bad addiction to have, you know? It's just like, it's like if you get addicted to the game, it's kind of easier to quit than other things, but you can quit, and it's not going to be hard. You're just going to have to find a way to compensate for other dopamine fixes or releases. So that's another point. And it's just like, also, it kind of, because it's adding itself replayability, I'm going to go back to this constant patches thing. These constant patches changes the way the game is played almost every time. They add new items, new vehicles, new everything. They change the map. It's just like, if you come back to Fortnite in 2 weeks to a month, it'll be a completely different game. Because if you've ever seen videos of early Fortnite, the GUI, the weapons, everything is different. Like, every month or two, the game is just almost completely different. Items are taken out. Like, sometimes I'll play with items for a month, and then they'll be taken out, and then I'll be like, wait, those items were taken out, and I don't even remember, because just the game flows into each update, and it's just like an evolving game constantly. And another thing is that while competitive Fortnite is still a thing that's not really too, like, prominent, like, it's very, very overlooked by Epic, which isn't something that needs to change. And it might be why some people might be leaving the game, but the thing is that if the concept of the game, is basically the way the game is made is that you can insanely optimize it for competitive play by, calculating things, looking into, like, just how to, improving mechanical skills, not mechanical, what's it called? Motor skills, like with your hand and building and stuff, and also just, optimizing where you're dropping, all this stuff. Just, you can optimize almost everything in the game, and that's what makes it so competitive. But at the same time, it's a very, very good casual game, It's really, really easy to get into. Like, you can teach someone how to play the game in 5 minutes, but the mastery of the game, it takes hours and hours and hours, and it's actually insane. So that's just like a thing, is the contrast in casual players and competitive players. And really, it's just the game. People say it's dying, and I really just don't believe it. I mean, there's way more, like, positive points of why the game isn't dying. And I can't find this chart anymore, but I saw a chart somewhere that said in August of last year it was at 1 million, and it's just been going up. And I saw these videos a month or two ago, and then the Fortnite player count went to 125 million. It's just like, and also, the Battle Royale genre is very new. So it's like a new fad. Like, nobody's ever played Battle Royales before that have even been anywhere near popular. I mean, I've played some before, like Hunger Games is technically the original Battle Royale, and Hunger Games is the original Battle Royale for Minecraft. And there's probably others before it that just weren't very popular. It's just, the 100-player Battle Royale game mode is just so popular right now. Even besides Fortnite, with PUBG, and, like, there's other games, like, I don't know, Realm Royale, I'm not sure if that's a 100-player battleground, but it's a battleground, and it's still popular, just because you have the battleground. Like, even Call of Duty, Activision, one of the biggest gaming companies ever, to create some of the biggest games, is actually going for it, even though it's kind of stupid that Black Ops 4 is. So it's like, Fortnite is just, and constant skins, and here's the thing, it's not pay to win. It's a free-to-play game that's not pay to win, which is really, really hard to ask for, because most games in the industry right now that are free-to-play are usually pay to win. But the fact that Epic Games went for free-to-play and not, that's another thing that I just thought of. Sorry, I'm kind of losing my flow here. But, availability. It's on PC, Xbox One, PS4, PC, oh, I already said PC, mobile, and apparently it's coming to Android soon. I actually apparently got leaked that it's coming for Android. And the Battle Pass, another thing, it gives you something to strive for. You spend $10, and it adds even more replayability to the game that already had insane amounts of replayability. It has it's just crazy how much, like, points there are. Like, the replayability of the Battle Pass will cause you to have to tier up 100 times, and there's usually 5 to 10 star battles. You need 10 battle stars to tier up, and there's 5 to 10 Battle Pass stars per challenge, and there's weekly challenges, so there's another reason why you can come back every week. So it's like, it's just crazy. That, it adds replayability, the availability of the platforms, just the popularity of the game itself growing on it. Like, the streaming, the YouTube videos, like the Fortnite clips that you see, that's another thing that's popularizing the game, because they're showing up in almost everybody's recommended. If you watch one Fortnite video, next video you watch, if it's completely unrelated to Fortnite, it will be a Fortnite Twitch clips video. And the people who are doing that are just making so much money off of it. It's kind of like, it's funny. It's just, and you can, there's countless ways, like, you can play the game, like challenges. You can play solos, you can play with your friends, duos and squads. They have limited time modes, which I haven't talked about. The limited time modes also grant replayability, because right now they don't have any, but when they start doing limited time modes, they have them, like, either every few days. They used to have it every few days, or like once a week. And oh jeez, I just got a call on Discord that scared me. But yeah, it's just it's crazy how much replayability is in the game. Anyway, on that note, I'm gonna end off the video right here. Thank you for watching. I know this wasn't really structured very well because I did this all in one take, which may have not been very smart, and I probably lost all of your attention. But if you made it here, you're a real champ, and I love you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I know I shouldn't be asking for that because it's kind of stupid, but just like I'm struggling here, bro. I need those views, man. I need to feel money, bro. I need the AdSense money, even though I don't have AdSense. Yeah, whatever. See ya.